Welcome to your hotel room / apartment friendly workout. First, we're going to start with a squat and then a front kick. So, notice on my squat, my butt goes way far back behind me, my back stays nice and straight, and my chest straight ahead. And then on that front kick, I'm pushing my hips forward and reaching forward with that leg. The height of the kick is really not as important as really reaching forward with that toe. So if you're not kicking as high as I am, perfectly okay. I'd rather see you really reach forward with that leg instead of trying to get as high. So remember, with any time you do a squat, I want you to imagine you're going to sit on a really low bench. So you got to stick your butt way far back behind you and keep that back flat. Hips go back and then hips go forward. So only 60 seconds here. Trying to get that heart rate up just a little bit. Guard is up by the chin. Woo! Alright, next exercise. Grab 2 water bottles. We're going to start with the arms straight in front of the chest. 2 flies, open wide, nice and wide 2 times, and then 1 rainbow up and overhead. So squeeze, open, and then overhead. So notice my arms never drop below about shoulder height. Working the pectorals, and then working the shoulder and the rotator cuff. So because of the long lever, we really don't need heavy dumbbells for this one. Water bottles work just fine. Posture, super important whenever we work the upper body. Nice and tall, making sure those shoulders don't hunch forward. We want to work them in a good posture position, not a bad posture position. I'm still smiling, you guys. Hopefully you are too. A little bit of upper body work. Squeezing that chest, working the deltoids. Almost done. And put those down. We're going to take it to the bed. If you're in a hotel room, you can take it to the floor if you're in your own apartment. We're going to start off legs 90 degrees, laying on the floor, arms straight overhead, clap under one leg, reach, clap under the other leg, and reach. So if you can't sit up quite as high as I am, if you're on the floor doing this, you can just make it a crunch, but really try to clap as loud as you can each time. So we're hitting those upper abdominals with this one, getting a little bit of the middle, the abdominis rectus, which is what helps hold all your organs in place. Clap and reach. So coordinate your breathing with every exercise that we do, but very important on abdominal work. Try not to hold your breath. Exhaling at the hardest part of each move. This would be that crunch up, exhale, exhale. I gotta hear that clap every time. Nice work. Keep breathing. Ooh, it should burn. Go ahead and stand it back up. We have a squat pulse for 4, and then lunge back for 4. Roll the shoulders back, pulse 4 times, and then a huge step backwards. 50-50 weight on both feet, pulse for 4. Back to squats, and then other leg, huge step backwards, and pulse for 4. So notice how tall on those lunge pulses my chest stays. So I'm not leaning forward over that front knee. Notice my front thigh is parallel with the floor. Huge step backwards. A common mistake I happen to see is on the step back. People tend to make it a tiny step backwards. That's really bad for the lower back, really bad for that front knee. So on each of those lunges, think about stepping as far back almost as you can with that upright position in the torso. And again with those squats, make sure the knees don't go forward past the toes on those pulses. All right, hang in there. We're getting close to the finish. Deep breaths and done. All right, push-up position. Totally up to you. You can start off on the knees. Wrists directly underneath the shoulders. Or, if you want to, you can take it up to the toes and do a full push-up position. Whatever works best for you. So notice my chest leads the move. My head doesn't dip forward with those push-ups. We've got neutral spine from the tip of my head through that tailbone. Leading with the chest, elbows go backwards at a diagonal, not straight out at the sides. Exhaling on the way down. Oh, if you're like me, you don't love these, but they are super effective, really good for you, very much worth it. And done. All right, go ahead, stand it back up. We are going to lunge backwards and then knee. So lunge, knee. So it's the same length, reaching towards the floor. Again, with that lunge, we want to step back almost as far as you can, but notice my chest stays straight ahead. And then knee, up to the ceiling, up to the chest. So use your arms to help keep your balance. Reaching for the floor and then straight up. Bending that back knee, trying not to keep that back leg straight. We want that 90-degree bend in both knees at the bottom of the move. Exhaling. So if you're not on the second floor, third floor, anything like that, for the last 15 seconds, you've got the option. You could make it a hop, you can make it a skip. That's just going to amplify the intensity, get that heart rate up a little bit more, really making the most of our time together. Ooh! All right. Shall we do that other leg? Yeah. And we're going to lunge back, knee at the top. So if you're having a hard time keeping your balance, you can tap that foot to the floor instead of bringing that knee up to the chest. So again, posture, super important. Back knee bends. Reaching for the floor. If you can't go quite as low as I'm going, that's okay. I would rather you look straight ahead on that lunge back rather than looking towards the floor if you can't keep that neutral spine in your backside. Nice. Breathe. Exhaling at the hardest part of this move, which is right on that lunge back. Nice work. All right, so again, if you want to, last 15 seconds. If you're not on the second floor or higher, you can make it a skip. Really get that heart rate up. Nice job. All right, let's lay down. You can take it to the floor or the bed. We've got some more abdominal work. Starburst abs. So we're going to start off on the tailbone. Slowly extend the arms and legs, and then back in. So if you're on the floor and you can't take it to the tailbone, you can absolutely stay laying down on your back and then just extend the arms and legs, and then bring the arms and legs back into the chest. Exhaling at the hardest part of this move is actually at the bottom of the move. This exercise is great for the entire midsection. We're going to hit the upper, middle, and lower abdominals with this one move. So good for the entire core. Try not to hold your breath. Extend the legs, extend the arms, nice and wide. Now if you're doing this on the floor, make sure that lower back does not arch. Press your lower back firmly into the floor. Almost there, hang in. Breathe. Done. All right. Go ahead and grab those water bottles. We're going to work the backs of the arms, the triceps. This is that little jiggle part of the arm that likes to wiggle whenever you wave goodbye. So we're going to take it over to a half bent over position. Again, neutral spine from the tip of the head through the tailbone, and we're just going to squeeze and press those water bottles up towards the ceiling behind you. So notice the soft bend in the knees, legs are not locked. Head stays up, not tilted forward. Squeeze. Working the triceps. Great way to work a little bit of the upper back and chest as well. Really good for the entire upper body. Don't need very heavy weights at all. Nice work, looking straight ahead. Ooh, I'm feeling that burn. Watch that posture. All right, hang in. It's a long 60 seconds. I know. Keep going. Ah, done. Put them down. Alright, so next we're going to do a little bit of balance work and stretch the hip just a little bit. Pick the leg anyway. We're going to lift it up, open wide, back in, and release. So on that release, you can either tap that foot to the floor, or you can do like I'm doing, keeping the leg bent, really trying to stabilize the body and work the balance. Soft bend in the standing leg. Arms nice and wide. Try to rotate that knee out to the side as far as you can, stretching that hip. We've got 30 seconds, and then switch. Other leg, 30 seconds. Lift, open, in, release. Stretch the upper body, stretch that hip. Nice work. Alright, so this was the last of our 10 exercises. I would love for you to do this at least once or twice more to get at least a 20 to 30 minute workout in. Don't forget to do the cool down. Hang in there, a couple more. Done. Woo! Wipe off that sweat. Great job.